with my minions. And I am going to be on the fucking show where my minions' asses are kicking all their minions' asses.
On the GSL? You're going to get in the GSL?
Yes. And I'm going to conquer everybody.
You're going to be the first female GSL Starcraft player?
Female Starcraft. First. No. I'm going to be the only female's asses. I'm going to be the only female to be everyone's fucking asses. I'm just going to take 9 hours a day. I know that's not that much time because I'm sure...
No, 9 hours a day is pretty fucking lot for Starcraft.
Well, I'm sure those people probably do 24 hours a day, but I can only spare 9. So here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to work my... And I got to get a mouse to connect to my...
You need a mouse. Mouse is #1 rule.
Yeah. But
we need the game, and then you need a mouse.
Yeah. I need the game first, and that's not a problem because I can handle that. And I'll get the game, and I'll put it on my computer, and then I'll hook the mouse up, and then and you have to teach me, though, because Starcraft, like, I feel like if I believed in religion, I just found God. But, in that...
No, I agree. I agree.
God is like, Stark, why would you give me this little morsel? And that's a whole picture. Like, it took that. It's just crazy. I don't know, Sean. Like, I feel like a kid on Christmas. Like...
Why?
I don't know. Like, I have not, other than this Christmas, but all the other previous Christmases, when I didn't believe in Santa, Christmas is so important. I hated Christmas. And now it's like, Christmas is here again with this brand new world, and it's so much like real life, but it's not, and you have to get your mindset, because if you get wrapped up in that, it's real life. It's not. But you have to, like, it is like real life. Like, you need food, you have to put gas in your car, and the rest of the world needs minerals.
You're right, you do, yeah.
You know, these are things you have to do on a daily basis, but instead of getting in your car and driving, you can fucking sit on your computer and do all the same shit. Like, oh, you need food. Well, you can fucking do it on your fucking computer. It's real life, but it's not real life. It is like fucking real life, dude. But it's not real life. But it is. But, dude, it's fucking... Thank you for introducing me. Like, I really am like the preacher of anti-video games, but this is like beyond video games. It's like a new world. It's like being born again. We're starting this shit, and I can only guarantee that I can dedicate 9 hours a day to Starcraft. So yeah, I can only, like, seriously, 9 hours. That's all I can guarantee, because I have to be in bed by 1, because I have to get up at 8. So I only need 7 hours sleep. But if I get too addicted, my whole world might be taken. I might not sleep anymore. I might not even eat anymore. This game is so... I just don't...
So do you know what race you're going to play?
Race?
Yeah, there's 3 different races.
You haven't even introduced me to this!
Yes.
How
it's
sexy
kind of,
do you think these women are?
I don't know.
Because, okay, I've been in the WoW world. And I'm not comparing WoW to Starcraft at all, because WoW is boring. And I've seen it played. I've
WoW is
dabbled
boring
in
as
WoW,
fuck.
and it caught my interest for maybe 15 minutes. But, like, WoW's ratio of women is, like, there's none.
Hi, beautiful.
What are you doing?
Just making sure you're okay.
Yeah. Do you want to come talk about Starcraft?
I don't like Starcraft.
Oh, okay. So,
I've never played it before, so
if you played it, your mind would be fucking, like, it just shot out everywhere.
I'd be like...
It's like, everywhere.
Like that.
She's right.
Blown. But, the ratio of women who play video games these days are slim to none. Like, it's all men. Why is that? How come you can't meet the hot woman who plays video games? It's always the hot men. And that nerdiness is so fucking hot. And I wish that trait would carry over to women, but it doesn't. Sean?
I'm listening. Yeah,
Don't you wish that nerdiness...
My producer just told me that there's a statistic that 40% of gamers are women.
40%?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
40%? That's a whore. I I just said whore, not a whore. That's
Yeah, most of those are in
whole
Sims and World of Warcraft.
Okay. Sims, understandable. That is like a complete like woman's game. Like reopening my mind to video games. Like like I feel like my brain was just like exploded. If my head could grow bigger, it would probably have done it in the last like what? How long have I been here? My watch is an hour off because I forgot to set it back. But yeah, so like in the past 2 hours, my brain has been exploded. Like.
But what did it? Why?
The intensity, like when I first walked in and I saw you playing.
I wasn't playing. I was watching.
Yeah,
GSL.
watching. Sorry. You were watching the game, and it was just like this whole. They're building. It's like this build up. It's like a climax, but you don't know when the like climax is gonna start to dip.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden it starts to dip, and it's like, and everybody's. And they're fighting each other and shit, and then you start explaining to me, like, okay, this person's, they're building, and they're getting all their energy together, and they're making their base, and they're making their other shit that
their
they
minions?
got. Yeah, all the minions. And then I ask you, how many people are controlling all your minions? And you're like, one person is controlling 200 to 400 minions? That is outrageous. Like, how the fuck do you control that many minions to build up this, like, that to me alone, like, to know that someone can control that much shit at one time to build up this huge, like, almost like a colony to fight back against the other colony, it's like, holy shit, like, one person is doing that? That was outrageous. And then you start getting in depth about how they're getting their minerals and their food, and like this number has to be less than or equal to this before they move on, and it's just
I know, right?
I don't know, dude.
Well, like
I don't
so you
like,
find it
I know I don't understand the whole concept of Star Trek, and it's just
it's Starcraft, not Star Trek.
Sorry. Starcraft. But I want to know more because I just, like, that first glance, it's just, they're not doing much. They're just building, and it's like, okay, they're building, but it's kind of intriguing to watch the minions build this colony, and then all of a sudden it's like, and someone attacks, and it's like, this battle shit with the big minions, but the little minions, if there's enough of the little minions, they might be able to fight back the big minions, and bigger doesn't always mean better, which is amazing to me that you, like, it's like real life. If you're bigger, it doesn't mean you're always better. Like, it's so intense, and I need to know more about it. Like, I need that, like, I need to know more about the whole thing. I need to know more. 9 hours, yeah, how many hours? 24. 9 divided by 24 is what?
9 divided by 24?
2.5. So that leaves me the rest of the time to sleep or hang with my little baby. He's not.
You could probably start teaching
my baby to play Starcraft?
Yeah.
She has worse two-hand coordination, like.
Well, she's 1 year old. I think she kind of develops over years of growing up.
When she points with 2 hands. Like, she can't point with 1 hand, she has to point with 2 hands. Like, it's like an automatic, like, you know. So I don't think she'd be able to go.
Not yet, but I mean, if she gets ahead, she's gonna have a head start on. She's gonna beat you. Her minions are gonna beat your minions.
The problem is, if she wakes up during her nap, then it could be me playing Starcraft and then all on the keyboard.
She's the first female GSL champion right here in the making.
What does GSL stand for again?
The Global Starcraft League.
Oh, okay. Yep, that's me.
You gotta fly to Seoul, Korea, though. Do you have anything against Koreans?
No, I had a car by the Koreans. It was a Hyundai. Totally fly to Korea.
Capria?
Capria. It's like a Capri Sun, but it's in Korea. Anyways, to beat all your all's asses. And I need to know, I gotta get my minions, and I gotta start practicing. That's all it is to it.
What you should probably do, like, when you're free time before you get the game, is start practicing patting your head and rubbing your stomach.
I know, right?
If you can work on the multitasking.
Okay, so that, I'll practice that, and then when I save up enough money to get StarCraft. But we'll have to work with it, and we'll move around it, and I will be the first woman to beat all the men in StarCraft.